Gotta find a balance, we be hitting on switches.
Like me and us, so we be cooking in the kitchen. The mission is making it to the top. They listening and hating though, I don't give a fuck. No luck going up, don't know about the nights when I was sleeping on
SOS Frequency featuring One Bueno. And of course, inside of today's episode of the exclusive listening party, ladies and gentlemen, the guest that you've been anxiously waiting for, that very conversation that you've been anxiously waiting for, and that very mbogi that you've been patiently waiting for, they just landed.
Let's go.
Talk about your favorite duo mazee, SOS Frequency with the One Bueno. Yeah, as I told you earlier this afternoon, we are trapping harder and also
drilling harder.
We are trapping harder and drilling harder with SOS Frequency and One Bueno. Welcome to Blue Radio Kenya mazee. We are really happy to have you this afternoon. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed. I'm just really happy to be welcomed here. Tuko na nafasi kukuja tuongee kidogo. Hata hapa Kisauni, Bamburi, Utangi, I've got so much love, so anytime I can come through and show some love as well. So SOS is a distress signal. So if there's a plane or a ship that's having an issue or it's under attack or something's going on, they put out an SOS signal. So it's a distress signal. So I feel like my music is on that same frequency. It's a distress signal. It's aggressive. It's telling what's happening in the streets. And even more so, we're trying to come more on a political and spiritual vibe.
Right.
And try to let our Pan-African and African brothers know what's happening. So it's a distress signal in many ways. Manenos are streets, manenos are politics, manenos are religion. Tunafaa kuongea yote.
Wow.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
Yes.
What's the name Bueno?
Alright, Bueno, as my fans know, it's a Spanish word.
Yeah.
And it's a Spanish word that means good.
Good.
So I was never given this name. I gave it to myself because I know I'm good at like 70% or 90% of the shit I do. So yeah, I think I deserve that name Bueno, and it has a good taste, good Spanish, taste.
I'll give you a little background on my story.
Right.
I'm Nairobi born, Gong Road area. I lived in Nairobi till I was about 8-9 years old. At that point, I became diaspora, moved to the UK for about a year.
Wow.
Moved to California for 2 years. And then we settled in Dallas, Texas for a long time, for like a decade or two. Nilikuwa hapo Dallas, nimepata swag yangu hapo. I grew up there, teenage years and everything, into adulthood. So I think the southern hip hop influence was very strong on me. So that's why you see I kind of have my accent, I have my style, and I like the music I like. But nimeona integration na Afro beats, genge, urban, and everything else going on over here is really nice. I don't want to really divert my style, but I just want to amalgamate the style with what's going on.
Right.
Yeah, so I like to say Nairobi born, Dallas bred, Diani based.
Wow.
Tuko hapa Kenya, tumerudi Kenya, hapa ni nyumbani. Nilitoka majuu, nimeona kweli ndio hapa Afrika ni majuu.
Right.
Kurudi, hata naweza kurudi kama nataka, but I feel like there's no place like home.
Right.
Organic people.
Right.
Organic food.
Right.
Organic relationships.
Right.
But at the same time, I see the political climate in Kenya changing with the leadership we have now. Tunajaribu kufuata hizo za majuu za wazungu, and I feel like as the indigenous people we need to have more respect for our indigenous history.
Absolutely.
For our ancestors and for where our country is going. So yeah.
All right, Bueno, who really inspires you to do this style? Because who's really?
I really tapped into the UK drill scene, and I really liked it. Realized that it's really diverse. If you think about the I don't know how to explain it, but it's just diverse. It's a good vibe. It's a good genre. No one's doing in Kenya.
Right.
Yeah. So I gotta take over my crown. That's where I started. Nilianza na drill.
Right.
My fans know.
Right.
The ones that are listening, they know. And I really don't have to say much because I've kind of been in the game for a while. But yeah, if people have to know, it's that I tapped into the UK drill scene and really liked it. my family, you know, Somali.
Right.
I come from Somali descent.
Right.
And as you know, drillers in the UK, most of them are Somali.
Right.
So yeah, I guess we got a talent for this. You know, the Mali's got a talent for this rap thing. So yeah.
SOS Frequency and One Bueno. There are so many youths who are listening to us right now, and of course mazee, tunaelekea hizo times za hapa kule mazee, siaka. I want you to speak to that listener who's getting you for the first time, who's getting you right now. Sorry, I want you to maybe have a word with that listener who's getting you right now.
Kenya has a very strong colonial hold.
Right.
Ndio sisi tulianza hii maneno ya maandamano, and the whole world watched and followed suit.
Right.
Paka Bangladesh wamepata independence yao, wamefukuza hiyo mama that was doing all this killing and all that. Yeah, Madagascar did the same thing the other day. But they have a very strong hold here, and it's not just a political hold. There's something very spiritual about Kenya.
Right.
Yeah. There's something very spiritual about Mount Kenya.
Right.
They say the Ark of the Covenant is there. They say there's portals there.
Right.
Whether you believe in these things or not, how comes whenever like a new king in England or queen is sworn in, they must come to Mount Kenya to do something?
Right.
It's very, bro.
If you don't get it, forget about it. Hey. Bueno, ulikuwa unabonga na mayutu na kuhusu rada ya siasa mazee. Hizi political temperatures zinapanda sana Bueno. Unawaambiaje mayutu man?
Mimi nawaambia ni one time. Nimesema
umejangori. Mbona umejangori Bueno your design?
Oh, I went to those
ama jube yangede imepanda.
Yeah, kwani
unasikia Monday ni holiday tena ni vibuyu day. Kila mtu abebe kibuyu yake Monday, kila mtu abebe kibuyu yake. Jamaa ashukisheni hiki.
One time kila siku. And like I said, open your eyes and ears. Whatever my brother SOS just told you guys,
right,
is facts. Just listen. Kama umesikiza na umeelewa, utajua ukweli uko wapi.
Right.
That's the thing about Kenya. Kenya has brought in Macron. What is Macron doing? What is he doing in Kenya? Macron anafanya nini Kenya?
Right.
And he was kicked out from our fellow African countries.
Alafu wanakuja hapa naambia watu kunyamaza. Kama ningekuwa hapo, ningekuwa jela sasa hivi vile mimi napenda kuongea.
Hey, this guy.
Unasema ungekuwa ndani sasa hivi.
Bro, like I'm telling you, you can't come over here and just be telling people to shut up, bro.
You know, this issue has brought about so many mixed reactions kwenye mitandao yetu, kwenye social media pale. Watu wanasema no bana, Kenyans we are having that ability. Kenyans tunaweza multitask. We can listen to you and talk to each other as well. Sasa wewe ongea, wewe usitupange, wewe ongea, wewe tunakusikiza.
See, I'm an underground king like Pimp C and Bomb B. Grew up in the South where all the hustlers and pimps be. Same damn hood where the killers and tricks be. Tricks are just for kids so we don't mess off no money. Pussies out here perpetrate. I'm the one that they assimilate. In the streets they cannot navigate. But shots until you elevate. Last shot that shit decapitate. In the game you must go elevate. Bad bitch, I must go penetrate. Hope she ain't lactose intolerant. Ay, what's up with them lyrics though? Who's going harder than that, bro? Maybe Bueno.
Super interesting. Bueno with one SOS Frequency mazee.
You're listening to Blue Radio, bringing the vibe.